Thank you everybody for your birthday wishes. 50 years, wow. What a half a century it was. Now, have I learned anything? Well, in this video, I want to share with you some of my experiences and things that I've realized. In the last 50 years, since I've been walking on this planet, the sun goes up and the sun comes down. What is so significant about it is that there's always tomorrow. Sometimes we face terrible times and hardships and tough times, but always remember, there's tomorrow. If you're ever facing a tough time, just get through the day. Just get through the day. And if it's really challenging, talk to somebody. Tomorrow can probably be a bit better than today. You can be lonely, walking in Paris, standing in front of the Eiffel Tower and take a picture and there's nobody that you can share it with, even though there's hundreds of thousands of people around you and it's buzzing, but you feel lonely. And there's days when I was all by myself and I felt content. It's like there were people surrounding me in my memories. There were angels and God sitting right next to me. I've also learned that people who live with resentment and regret lives in the past. They always resent what they've done, what have happened. And then there's people who always live with fear and anxiety, and they live in the future. But it's when you live in the moment, today, that you can make an impact. So try to be in the moment. Ask yourself, what can I do today? Don't worry about tomorrow. God is there, and all your worries and stress is something you can take on tomorrow. But it's not worth it to sit and top and worry about it and ruin your day today. I've learned over the years that some people play a victim game in their life, and it doesn't serve them well. I've been there myself, and I've learned that how you get into a victim state is when you blame other people, you blame the economy, you blame the weather, you blame everybody else, as long as you don't blame yourself, because you're a victim. And you have excuses why things are happening to you, and you're probably in complete denial. But some people who make it and achieve greatness is the people who take on a victory mindset. And what they do is they take ownership for their actions, for their lives, for their words, for what they do in life. And even if it's things are going wrong, but it's to take that ownership and accountability and responsibility. Make your life your responsibility, nobody else, not your wife, not your boss, not your staff, not the government, yours. That means it's ownership. You're the owner of this ship. You own it. And you own everything, the good and the bad and the ugly. Money. You can always have not enough money. You can't have enough money for a coffee, for a car, to buy a house. So you can have not enough money. But funny enough, people can never have enough money. People always want to do that self-actualization, and this makes people unhappy. What we want to do is to become content. Happy with God has given you. Always strive for goodness and for greatness and for more, but don't let that be the deciding factor of your happiness. I've also learned there's a difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is something that happens on the outside. Happiness, happening. So if you win something, if somebody buys you something, if you get that break in the traffic, you are happy, but it's very short-lived. And sometimes people are happy and unhappy. But what we want to strive for is joy, the joy of the Lord, the joy. Joy is something that comes from the inside, based on how you are and who you are. Don't strive for happiness always. It's not necessarily a good thing to always be happy. There's times you have to be sad in life, and that's okay. If you lose a loved one or things are going really bad, don't always try to force yourself to be happy. And never tell other people, just put a smile on your face, just be happy. Sometimes it's good to be sad. I've also learned that this world is pretty empty if you don't have people around you. Make sure you have friends. You don't have to have thousands of friends. And I'm not talking about your friends on Instagram and Facebook and social media and on LinkedIn. I'm talking about the close friends. Those friends that you can call and they say, I'm on my way. They're not asking you, what have you done? They're not blaming you. They're saying, how can I help? If you don't have those people, Get them in your life, because this life wasn't meant to be doing alone. I've also learned that you shouldn't strive for perfection. Always people try to perfect everything, and that makes us a bit anxious and feels like we're not good enough. This world isn't about perfection. It's about connection. Connecting with people. Connecting with your staff, your leaders, your community. And that's what's really important, to do life with people. I've also learned that time is short. You know, my wife loves walking into graveyards. She loves reading on the gravestones. I don't particularly love it, but what I've realized, there's always 2 dates on a gravestone. The date you were born and the date you left this earth. And somewhere in between these 2 dates, there's always this little dash. And that's your life. There was a beginning, a dash, and then there was the end. Make the most of every day of your life. Don't always be resentful, live with hatred, don't forgive people. It's just going to make that little dash even shorter and more miserable. Forgive people. Maybe you're thinking of somebody right now. Call that person. Forgive them. If you can't speak to them, because they might be sitting on the other side of the grave, release them. Release them and forgive them. It'll lift something off your chest. It's like I'm drinking poison and I hope that other person is dying. That's what unforgiveness is. Learn to forgive fast. When it comes to money again, give. It's better to give than to receive. We all know that scripture. But you know, one thing that I've learned is that you can never outgive God. If you help people, poor people, and people in need, the blessings are coming. And what I've learned is that my customers and people are not my provider. My provider is God. God provides for me. And when I've realized that I don't have to be anxious about the next sale and next thing that's coming in, that I just need to be firmly affirmed that God is my provider. He will provide for me. It's written that if all the flowers and the birds are clothed in His glory, then why wouldn't He look after me? And that gives us peace. Always be humble and never boast in yourself, because you don't really deserve this. What you want to do is give God the glory, because He's providing for you. And make sure that you help people around you, because then your life will truly be rich. The other day I asked my kids, hey, tell me, how do you see me? And they said, Dad, you're always on your phone. It was probably the hardest things my kids ever told me. And that day I switched off. Majority of my social media, that's not things that I use for work. That's just frivolous. That's just scrolling endlessly, that I never spend time with them. Because I travel so much around this globe, and I'm very fortunate, I realize that time ticks by and you have to buy it out. Age. Do I feel 50? No. I love cycling and I love doing things in life. But is age really the bad thing? It's not. It's how you show up at that age. I might be 50, but I literally feel 30 inside. But I know people who are 30 and they feel 50. Get out there, move your body, drink your water, drink your vitamins, be proactive in your life. This is ownership. You own this body. That's your ship that you're going to take your journey throughout your life. Make sure you put the right stuff inside. And McDonald's, oh sorry, I shouldn't say that. Another thing is, count your blessings. Be thankful for what you've got. You've got another day on this planet. I know there's people who's always looking, I don't have hair, I've got a funny accent, I'm not tall enough, I'm too short, I don't have an arm, I don't have legs. You know, you can always look at what you don't have. But it's when you start counting your blessings, you will always know that there are people who are worse off than you. Can I say it? Stop whinging, stop complaining, start being thankful. Be the game changer in your friends and in your family and in your business. When people are whinging saying, hey, you know what? Luckily it's raining. Or, hey, at least we've got another day. Or, what a great opportunity we have. When we are truly thankful, we can inspire people. And the last thing that I've learned and really live by is that everything is grace. It's not you. You can never do something to get yourself into heaven. It's purely grace. Jesus died on the cross for you. And nothing that you can do, no much money you can give, or how many times you go to church, or how many times you stop yourself from doing bad things, can get you into heaven. It's purely grace. All you need to do is to accept Him. One day, this will probably be a time that's coming that I will make my very last video. But I've got certainty that I know for a fact that I know that I will end up in heaven. Do you know that? Thank you so much. I hope that these life lessons that I've learned over the last 50 years mean something to you and can maybe challenge your thinking. My name is Trevor Ambrose, and thank you again for your best wishes on my birthday.